This is the volunteer orientation session for Let's Talk Science. My name's Samantha. I'm a PhD student in the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology over at CFRI. And this is my co-coordinator.
Hi, my name is Veronique, Lecault, and I'm a PhD candidate yesterday in the Department of Chemical and Biological Engineering.
So just a little bit of background information about Let's Talk Science. It was founded in 1993 at the University of Western Ontario by Bonnie Schmidt. She was looking for a way to organize graduate students to get out and do science in the community. And it was originally called Let's Talk Physiology and has since evolved to a national organization. We're at almost every university in Canada, and we're just starting to gain some presence in colleges. And the goal is science outreach, so bringing science, making it accessible to people in your community. And we do this through different ways. We have through leadership and innovation. So that's here at the university sites, our different programs, training sessions, that kind of thing. And then research and advocacy, and that's more done at the national level. So the mission behind everything we do here is to engage youth in hands-on, minds-on science so that they gain an appreciation for it and for the world around them, especially in physical and life sciences, math, and technology. And just, I should have probably explained this at the start, our definition of science is very broad. So we're including everything, life sciences, engineering, technology, mathematics, we have journalism here, archaeology, you name it, we can include it under our umbrella of science. And the goal, of course, when we're out in the classroom or we're doing an event is to make it fun for the kids. And of course, why science? And it's basically because science is inclusive. You can apply it to almost well, basically to everything in life. And it also helps kids develop skills that they need as they grow up, analytical thinking, critical thinking, working in teams. So that's why we feel that this is important. Here specifically, each university site runs their program differently. At UBC, we're located in Brock Hall Annex, which is just over there. We have a small office, and we just found out today we're getting another office. So we keep all our supplies there. We do office hours. We have over 350 volunteers. We're one of the largest sites at universities. And we're also run by a team of coordinators because of this large number of people. And we are supported by faculties and departments. We get a lot of funding from Faculty of Science, the various departments, forestry, those kind of things. So this year, at a glance for the past school year, so 2009 to 2010, we reached just over 13,000 youths in the community through 396 activities, and that's almost 3,500 hours of volunteering. And of course, this equals fun. Okay, so how do we reach our youth? How do we do all these great things? We have kind of two tiers. Our first one over here in the green, we partner with the Learning Exchange, which is community service-based learning, and they aim to get their aim is to get all graduate and undergraduate students at UBC involved in some sort of volunteering, not just specifically science. But for their science tier, we work with 3 programs, SMART, Mentorship, and Reading Week, and I'll discuss those in a little more detail in a second. And then on the other side, which is unique to Let's Talk Science, is our Teacher Partnership Program. And this is really the core of our program. It makes us unique. It's really what the basis of the program. It's, and I'll explain that in a second too. And then we also do one-off events. Various learning expos, career fairs, professional development, summer camps, helping Girl Guides with their chemistry badges, science badges, that kind of thing. And I'll get into a few of those in a second. So the Teacher Partnership Program is the core program. It's my favorite part of Let's Talk Science. And this is where a volunteer, graduate student, usually upper level undergrad, just for the sake of having more experience, is paired with a teacher in the community, and then the volunteer, or the scientist, goes in and performs a hands-on demonstration and activities, experiments with the kids. And our goal is to have the scientist visit the classroom 3 times a year. Usually about, you're there for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, and for each activity, maybe about an hour or two of prep time at home before you go in. And it's very flexible. You work out the details with your teacher, which I'll get into later. And it's basically to bring something new to the kids, supplement their curriculum with something that the teacher can't provide.
We're really all about being hands-on. So when we go to classroom, we don't want to lecture. We want to add on things that the teacher is maybe not comfortable teaching, because often they may not have a science background and they might be afraid that everything's going to explode if they try an experiment. And so being scientists, we can bring this safe environment for the teacher. So usually we wouldn't bring PowerPoint presentations in the classes, which might be why Samantha doesn't know how to use presentations. But it's all about being hands-on, and we want to engage the kids in the classrooms.
And through the training, we'll get into more of this program. Oops. So our community events. These are usually annual events, things we do once a year, usually on weekends or in the evenings, minimal, very flexible time commitment. And one of them, which is actually done at a few sites across Canada, is the All Science Challenge. And I actually have a video